Asia and in the whole world, there are less than 4,000 tigers left. In South Africa, John Varty started many years ago with 2 tiger cubs, and now he has 14 wild tigers in a huge piece of land near Garrett called Tiger Canyon. We were visiting JV in Tiger Canyon in October 2016. In spring 17, the new lodge will be open called Tigress Julie Lodge. Okay, I'm here with John Varty, we call him JV, at the Tiger Canyon.
My name is John Varty, but they call me JV. I'm 65 years old. I grew up in the area which is now called Londolozi Game Reserve. My grandfather pioneered the Sabi Sand Reserve. He was a hunter, my father was a hunter. And in 1973, I started Londolozi with my brother David Varty.
Okay, and what is your biggest achievement in your life?
Oh, many achievements. Raising a family is one of my greatest achievements. But here at the Tigers, bringing 2 tigers from captivity in Canada and creating them and teaching them to hunt, creating this park which has the potential to be 65,000 hectares, rehabilitating cubs that have been abandoned and seeing them become fully fledged wild tigers is some of my greatest achievements. I've made 41 documentaries, 1 feature film. I have a cult following now across the world that have been made aware of the plight of the tiger. That is another achievement. So there are many achievements, but like everything in life, there's been good times and bad times, hard times, successful times. Success and failure are closely related. So I don't take my failures too seriously, and I don't take my successes too seriously either. I just continue. I don't work, I just live.
Okay. And what is on your bucket list for the future, near future?
Well, in the future I'd like to consolidate the 3 parks that I've made into one area of 65,000 hectares. In that area I'd like to see lion, leopard, cheetah and tiger all coexisting in one area, self-regulating their numbers, and thousands and thousands of prey species roaming across this vast area. In a way, this is a microcosm of the Karoo, because in this area in the 1800s, more than 100 million springbuck migrated through this area, including all the other species that you find here, and that was all destroyed when people brought in sheep, fenced off the land. So in a way, Tiger Canyons is a reconstruction of this magnificent and productive area called the Karoo of South Africa. And to get 60,000 hectares or more together in one park would be my greatest achievement.
Okay. And what makes you happy besides sex, drugs and rock and roll?
Well, just living. I have a beautiful family, and watching them grow up and now start to move into their own careers is very rewarding. To see young tigers that came from zoos become fully fledged wild tigers is extremely rewarding. To see the land respond when we've taken all the fences, the sheep fences away, the sheep are gone, the goats are gone, the gin traps are gone, the poison's gone, and see nature recover, to go into partnership with nature is extremely rewarding. And we have limited time on the planet, so I live every day like it's my last day. The people that come to visit me here are very, very nice. They're photographers, they're well informed, and they have an awareness and a concern for our planet. Interacting with them is incredible. I play music every day, which is a big part of my life. I write a lot of poetry, I write books, and I make films. So I'm a very creative, creating things and creating awareness is probably the thing that brings me the most joy.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Turn my back to close the gate. A careless moment and a twist of fate. Shut his claw and the chew claw gripped. I spun like a top and then I slipped into the jaws of the tiger. Into the jaws of the tiger. Felt the claws deep in my back. Long canines, they penetrate my neck. One broken rib pierces the lung. I'm done, I'm done.
Bravery undefined everything. Some will run and some will go in. Some will fight the will to survive, and some will die in the jaws of the tiger. In the jaws of the tiger. In the jaws of the tiger. In the jaws of the tiger.
Julie Brown puts her life on the line. Grab my legs to slow the tiger down. Julianne reaching for my gun. I'm done, I'm done. I'm lying running with the stick. The cat rears back as he hits and hits. Brief moment of opportunity. Run for your life, JV. You are free,
You are free,
you are free,
you are free.
The jaws of the tiger,
Jaws of the tiger.
jaws of the tiger.
Jaws of the tiger.
Step in the dust, deep, dig deep, dig deep, dig deep, JV, dig deep. You were free. Jaws of the tiger, jaws of the tiger.
Bravery undefinable thing. Some will run and some will go in. Some will fight the will to survive, and some will die. In the jaws of the tiger. In the jaws of the tiger.
For 6 hours, doctors are fighting for my life. Success and failure are balanced on the knife. Blood transfusion, steroids they give. 100 stitches they put in. Dig deep,
Deep, deep,
dig deep,
deep, deep,
dig deep, JV, dig deep. You were free. Jaws of the tiger, jaws of the tiger, jaws of the tiger. Julie Brown, bravery personified. Juliet puts her life on the line. I'm letting he comes through for me. Such bravery. Dig deep,
deep, deep,
dig deep,
deep, deep,
dig deep, JV, dig deep. You were free. Jaws of the tiger.
Some will go in. Some will fight the will to survive, and some will die. In the jaws of the
Jaws of the tiger.
in the jaws of the
Jaws of the tiger.
in the jaws of the
Jaws of the tiger.
in the jaws of the
Jaws of the tiger.
of the tiger.
I'm lying here crushed and broke. The blood and the dust in my lungs, it chokes. Will I die? The chopper can't fly. The ambulance is late. Ambulance is late. Check him in, take him through. Get the doctor's point of view. X-ray him, stitches in. Can you pull him through? Can you pull him through?
The day will come when I can leave, get away from this nightmare dream. You know the day is coming soon, coming back,
Back to you.
coming back.
Feel the love across the world. Dig deep is the global call. Good energy flowing through. With your love, I'll pull through. With your love, I'll pull through.
The day will come when I can walk with you, swim in the lakes and photograph too. You know the day is coming soon, coming back,
Back to you.
coming back.
Back to you. Through the mist I see the nurses smile. Through the pain I see the doctor's frown. A year of rehab has sentenced you. Do you want a second point of view? A second point of view.
The day will come when I can leave, get away from this nightmare dream. You know the day is coming soon. Coming back, back to you. Coming back, back to you.
Back to you.
I'm coming back,
Back to
the
you.
day will come when I can walk with you, swim in the lakes and photograph too. You know the day is coming soon. Coming back, back to you. Coming back, back to you.
Back to you.
I'm coming back.
Careful! Potential tiger attack!